Hi again everyone, welcome to this lesson for Monkey Wrench by Foo Fighters. This song is great practice for playing offbeat crash cymbals and also a little bit of playing over the bar onto beat 2. So there's a couple of things that might be a bit challenging if you haven't really done them before, but once your ears get used to it, it's going to make a world of difference and then you'll be able to add it into your own playing. To start off with, we're just going to hit a big flam on beat 4 and then we're straight into the beat. 1, 2, 3. Keep that same beat going around for a second time, and then right at the end, we've got a stop that comes off on the and of 4. That whole intro section would sound like this. We come off that intro on the and of 4, and the first time around, there's a 3 count rest, and then 1 more beats rest so that we come in on beat 2. I'll play it for you slowly. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. And then that leads us into the next 4 bars, and this is how they go. We use those same 4 bars again, and then right at the end, there's a big build up on the snare drum using 16th notes. So because some of those fills kind of play over the bar, let me put that whole verse section back together. So keep aiming for that crash cymbal on beat 2 and get your snare drum underneath it so you can keep the beat going as if nothing different has happened. Moving on, in the next section, once again, we're aiming for a beat 2 hit, and here's how it goes. Next up is the chorus, and we're up on the crash cymbal with a lot of offbeats as well. I've only got the 1 crash cymbal here, so I'm just going to use that, but if you have 2 crashes or more, you could definitely make use of those. Anyway, here's how the chorus beat goes. The next 4 bars just have 1 extra kick drum at the front, and that's the only change. Repeat those 4 bars 1 more time, and then the last 4 bars sound like this. I'll put that whole section back together. From that chorus, we go right back to the very beginning and use everything that we've done up to this point. So that's the guitar riff right at the front, the verses, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. They're just the same as the first time around. Next up, we move into the bridge, and we've got some slightly different hits on the crash cymbal, so I'll break that down for you now. The next 4 bars are fairly similar. The next 4 bars are the same as the first 4. And then the last group of bars has an extra tag that's 2 bars long. I know the transcription does look a bit confusing with all the ties and stuff everywhere over those crash cymbals. Just use your ears and try and nail those offbeat crashes. You don't even have to read the music necessarily if that doesn't work for you. Let me go back and I'll put that whole section back together so it makes a bit more sense. Plenty of challenging stuff in there if you're not familiar with those patterns, but just take it slow and listen to the music so that you can lock in. Moving on, I guess maybe we're into like the second part of the bridge, but we're back to lots of kick drums and just crash cymbals over the top. Here's the beat. Play through those 4 bars 3 times around. The last time around, the fill is just a little bit different. And then the end part of this bridge has some hits on the guitar that you'll definitely hear, and right towards the end of this section, we're going to catch those hits as well on the snare and the crash. From there, we are into the last choruses. The first time around the chorus, we play it exactly the same as we've already played it throughout the song. The second time around, the guitar riff comes back in, and we're going to change the drums to match up with that a little more closely. So it's exactly the same groove as we used in the second part of the bridge, so hopefully you've already got it worked out. The last 4 bars, of course, the very last bar is just a little bit different, and this is going to lead us into the outro of the song. So you just have to catch that crash cymbal on the end of 4, and then that's going to lead us into the last few bars. And there we go, that brings us to the end of Monkey Wrench by Foo Fighters. There are a lot of different sections, but the structure of the song is pretty straightforward. So once you match up the sections of the drums with the sections of the song, I think it will come together pretty easily. Have fun practicing that one, enjoy it, and I'll see you at the next lesson.